have to follow.
They can imitate you, but they can't duplicate you. Cause you got something special that makes me wanna taste you. I want it all day long, I'm addicted like it's wrong. I want it all day long, I'm addicted like it's wrong.
So I watched them as they made this substance. It came out on a tray, they poured it on a tray. And one of the men there was Spanish. He has beautiful black hair and smiling, and he took his hands and put in this liquid-like material, and it turned into a rose, and music come out of the rose. And they designed this stone, and it was about this high and this long, and flowers all in it that would sing. Can you imagine a mansion made like that? We go up the left side of a pathway, and he said, come and see the glory of God. And I'm moving and I see things, okay? Over to my right, I see chariots suspended in the air. I don't see the buildings yet, but I see these beautiful chariots, and I see like carriers where you carry people in this white-shaped, bullet-like thing. And then the chariot of God I saw. His wheel was so huge. The only way I know to tell you how high it was, as high as the Empire State Building. And on the wheels, they were on fire but never burned up, and jewels this big in the wheels. It was God's chariot. And then I look back over here, I'm in awe at everything I'm seeing, and I see 50 white stallions, horses. Their skin looked like white satin. It was so beautiful to see that. The backsides of the horses were around 4 feet across. Their feet were this big, and they were at least 30 foot high. And I looked over there, and the angel said, observe and look. And I looked, and they were standing side by side, all 50 of them. And there was a woman in front of them. I knew she was a redeemed. She had been a saint that went to heaven, and she was redeemed, you know. Her clothing was so beautiful, pale pink dress. And she stood in front of the horses, and she said, all creatures shall praise the Lord. You will go before the Lord, and you will bow, and you will praise ye the Lord.
Dude, that's the embarrassing. If you got me. I'm gonna let y'all know, like, holy shit. I will bust my ass. I ain't done it for like 15 years, okay? Oh my God! And I got flip-flops on. Now I am scared. I don't want me.
You got shoes on.
I'm embarrassed. That's what you do it. Well, I'm still gonna drop in, but I'm gonna fall bust my ass. You're not gonna put this shit on YouTube either. You got me. I won't.
Go put it on Facebook.
Don't do it, Mom.
Count us down. 5, 4, world star, 3, 2, 1.
Well, people don't see the real me, right? They just see my acne problem. People think that I eat too many chocolate bars or that I don't wash my face. Yeah, I tried many things. I've tried everything, but just nothing works. My brother says I'll probably grow out of it, but I don't think so, no. It's hard to believe now that it will actually go away.
There are solutions.
Call for a free informational video on acne.
One of the ones responsible, he had a magazine financed by Warner Brothers and the rest of them. He set up sex rings in Hollywood. And the people that he brought in, y'all tell me if I'm lying. Quincy Jones brought in Fresh Prince. And his first movie was what? 6 Degrees of Separation. Fucking some dude in the ass on a movie. Am I right or wrong? He brought in Queen Latifah.
Set it off.
Queen Latifah set it off, licking and kissing on women. Are you following me? Yes. Kevin Campbell. His little sweet ass up and down Hollywood Boulevard. Thank you. So y'all making me forget who's the other people that he brought in. He's working with the Barge family, and last but not least, when Tupac came to Hollywood, it was the homosexual ritual. This is where the homosexuals came out against him, but I didn't mind. I wasn't talking about homosexuals. I'm saying there's a homosexual ritual that they go through in the Illuminati secret societies. And it is. In Skull and Bones, they're made to lay in a coffin and masturbate and tell all their sexual secrets. So when I mentioned that about it marrying itself on to hip hop, they said, well, can you prove it? Yeah. Go back and go online and read where Tupac said he was asked by Quincy Jones to fuck him in the ass. When Tupac said no, that's when Tupac was marked for death. Why? Because Tupac was engaged to Quincy Jones's daughter. Quincy Jones's daughter's best friend was Aaliyah. Aaliyah was engaged to Dame Dash. Now, if y'all follow these people back, all of them either died or was brought to ruin. Dame Dash broke, he had to go back to Jay-Z. Tupac dead, Aaliyah dead. Now listen, those of y'all that know history, how many people can we name right now that died in the same way Aaliyah died? On a plane crash on the side of a mountain, which they control by remote control. You've heard of drone airplanes, right or wrong? Ron Brown died the same way. Mickey Leland, General Torrijos from Panama. All of these people died. That's an old CIA trick. So we shouldn't fall for that. But why did they want Aaliyah out of the picture? We have to understand it. And the last movie the movie that Aaliyah did was Queen of the Damned, where these people were eating her. Are you following me? Simulating eating her. And this is exactly what I said in some of my DVDs that I was selling. I said, these people match our frequency and they can't live without us. Some marry us, some have children by us, and this is how they are. They gotta attach themselves to our frequency because they can't live without us. Are you following me?
Something really bad just recently happened to me 2 days ago, and because of it, I am scarred for life. I'm going to be talking about how my confidence in being a brony and being a reactor has declined this year. So first off, on the confidence thing, I just recently saw I Hate Everything's recent video, and he was basically talking about reaction videos. And in a way, the guy is actually kind of correct. There's just really no point in recording our reactions to a video with a video camera just to say we like it or give it a rating or just review it. I've seen a lot of people say that us YouTubers who do reaction videos really aren't that special at all because we create no special content. Like pretty much all we're doing is we're just recording our reactions to a video that pretty much everybody's already seen. And I Hate Everything basically made another important point saying that we are basically criminals who commit piracy. And I totally get his point. Like pretty much the basic way of setting up a reaction video is viewing ourselves watching the already made and copyrighted video, or we download it and put it in the side of whatever webcam we're using. So yeah, I just don't really get why I'm even doing this shit on YouTube anymore. And now about me losing confidence in being a brony. I know I really hate to say this, but our haters also have some pretty important points as well. Like, why is it that us dudes are watching a show that was made for little girls? Or more on topic, why did I start watching a cartoon that was made for little girls? It's because my life was ruined before I became a brony, and just nothing would cheer me up or just make me happy again. But looking back on the whole thing, it was foolish. Like I said, some of our haters have points. Like, why is it that watching a show about colorful cartoon unicorns and ponies and pegasi seem to make us guys feel better about our lives? The bottom line is, due to the things that I'm going through, just My Little Pony FIM honestly doesn't really bring me as much joy as it once did. Like, I'm still a brony for life, but not as much as the happiest brony I once was. And I don't really feel all that confident in being a brony reactor anymore. So yeah, I just made this short little video to tell you guys that I just hate my life, and I'll just never be the same. Just goodbye.
You're just a bit of work with you in your play. You're just a